deal with the regular box hives, but today we're going to look at the top bar, and the top bar allows the bees to build combs a little bit more naturally, and actually it's more like an African beehive. So we're going to try that out when we get there here in a second. We're going to pick it up and we're going to show you what it looks like, and then when we get home we'll put it together and just go through it and show you some of the features of it. So
all right,
we'll to see you then.
We're going to pick it up now from someone that we found off of Facebook. So if you're interested in doing beehives, my husband is the one that does it. We've had him previously in the past. I don't touch them, but he's the one that deals with them. And anyway, we'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like once we get it. Bye. Welcome to Step by Step Farming. We're back. We just picked up our new beehive, and I'm going to have my husband to explain how everything works on this new hive that we picked up. We got a really good deal. So for those of you who are looking into possibly beekeeping on a budget, you want to maybe look at places like Facebook or Craigslist for that type of thing. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, so we're back, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the high bar beehive. And as I said before, we actually do have had the square beehives, but I was doing a little research, and it appears that the African beehive is a little bit more natural than the box. They actually work a little more naturally. So I'm going to show you how this is. So this is actually set up like an African beehive, but they call this a high bar beehive. Okay, so in a regular beehive, you're going to have the big square frames, and you're going to place some wax in there so they can start building on it, or you can put a whole sheet of wax on it. Well, with this, let's see when we get some with some wax already on it. Okay, with this, it's a little more different. This is the only part to the frame, and if you look on there, there is already wax built up on there, so they will actually start building from that. All right, so it'll sit just like this, and they will actually make a design just like this inside. So let's take a look inside, and you'll understand why they will build to that design. All right, so you can see the inside is angled, so they will actually make their comb the same shape of the hive. And you can see there's a whole lot in here. So this has about what frame? How many frames is this one?
23.
Okay, 23 frames. Now, I will say that the downside to the high bar is if you use the ones that you stack on top of each other, you can stack them up as high as you want to stack them. With the high bar, this one will only do about 23 to 26 frames. So once that fills up, you're going to have to get another high bar for it. That's the only downside that I have seen to the high bar so far from what I've been researching. So this is going to be the part where they enter in through. So they'll enter into there, and we have this board right here. Okay, this is a frame, but they won't be able to build on this. This basically sections off the hive. All right, these two pieces right here. So when I get a nook put in here, I may actually, and a nook is going to be the bees. They're actually going to come in a small cage, and it's going to be a queen and some workers. All right, so once I get a nook, I'll probably only use this much space of the bar hive, but then as they grow, I'll have to start sliding it out. So it's going to fit in here. And once I get the nook of the bee, the queen, and the workers, then I'll probably only set it till about right here. And as they get to working, I'll slide it back farther, all right, until I've filled up the whole thing. So the brood will be in the front part of the hive, and then towards the back part will be the honey. Now in the square beehives, the brood was always at the bottom, the honey was at the top. So it's kind of like laying it on its side now. But again, I'm experimenting with it, just done a little research, and I want to find out how it works because I may want to get several of these. Now, we have the hood that goes on top, and beehives get very hot during the summertime. And what you'll find is your bees will actually come out of the hive and they'll stay and congregate on top of the hive and around it. So there's a vent at the top. It's not a door for them to go in and out of. They're only going to go in through that little part that I showed you. All right, so this is just going to be vent for the air. So once we get everything set, this is actually what it will look like. So it'll basically look like a little piece of furniture in your backyard, and a lot of people are not going to know what this is. And that was what I didn't like also about our beehives in the backyard, was people knew what they were. And most people aren't going to bother your beehives, but I still like the look of this because it's not telling people that you have beehives, and also it's not going to tell how many beehives you have. So anyway, we're going to experiment with this. We're going to get started with this. I'd probably say within the next month. It's going to warm up a little bit, and we'll start getting a nook in. We're probably going to find one more of these that we're going to work with, and we'll probably run 2 of them, and I will film as we go. But thank you for joining us with Step by Step Farming. We will see you next time.